Hello, in this video we're gonna be playing as Captain Marvel against Norman Osborn, Green Goblin on Expert. In his deck, Norman has the Risky Business cards, he's got the Goblin Gimmick cards, and also the basic, the standard and Expert cards for the villain from the core set. So I'm just gonna shuffle his deck now. So Goblin Gimmicks, Risky Business, Standard villain cards and Expert villain cards from the core set. That's his deck. I'm gonna put it here. And then he's gonna start with 18 health, 2 scheme, and a special action when he attacks. So Forced Interrupt. When he attacks, I place 2 infamy counters on Criminal Enterprise instead. So he doesn't attack, we just put 2 counters here on Criminal Enterprise. And then Forced Interrupt, when he would take any amount of damage, we removed those counters from Criminal Enterprise instead. So let's look at Criminal Enterprise. Enters the game with 2 counters. If there are no counters here, I flip Norman and I flip Criminal Enterprise. So when it's flipped, we've got State of Madness. State of Madness also enters play with 2 counters. If there are no Madness counters here, we flip back from Green Goblin back to Norman. So let's also look at the Green Goblin card. So in his second form, he's got 4 attack and a special action for when he schemes. So when revealed, he deals 4 indirect damage to each player. And also Forced Interrupt. When Green Goblin would scheme, we remove 1 Madness counter from State of Madness instead. And on level 3, Norman has 1 more scheme, and then when he attacks, he gets 3 counters, not 2. And then level 3 Green Goblin, when revealed, he deals 4 damage to each player. So this damage is not indirect. So that means that I have to, I think, face tank that damage. Well, this damage can be split between me, my hero, and my allies. So that's him. I'm gonna put that here. And we start with 12 hit points, hand size of 6 for recovery. And our action here is we can choose a player, draw 1 card once per turn, once per round. That's the limit. And Captain Marvel has 2 thwart, 2 attack, 1 defense, and then her special ability is rechannel. So we can spend a energy resource, heal 1 damage, and draw 1 card. Also once per round. And my deck, we've got the Captain Marvel cards and aggression cards from the core set. So I'm gonna shuffle my deck as well. Just giving that a shuffle. Okay. So let's now begin. I'm gonna draw 6 cards. We got Avengers Mansion, Cosmic Flight, Spider-Woman, Tidra, and Crisis Interdiction. Okay, let's think. Oh, I forgot about the scheme. Hostile Takeover. Setup, put Criminal Enterprise environment into play. We've already done that. Shuffle the encounter deck, done that. We go to 1B, and 1B, Hostile Takeover, starts with 2 threat. So we got 2 threat. Those 2 counters go here. And goes up by 1 per player. And then when completed, we have to place 1 infamy counter on Criminal Enterprise. Then discard 1 card from each player's deck for each infamy counter on Criminal Enterprise. Okay, so that's done now. Okay, so I kind of want to play Avengers Mansion, but I kind of want to play these. Oh, I want to play her as well. Let's get rid of those, one of those crisis interdictions. Draw one more card, see what happens. Okay, we got the power of aggression, it's pretty good. Right, now I'm gonna use Carol's ability. Draw one more card, we get Photonic Blast. I wanna play Spider-Woman and confuse him so he can't scheme. But I wanna play Avengers Mansion too. And Tigra. Okay, well, we're gonna use the power of aggression and Photonic Blast. So the power of aggression allows us to generate 2 resources when playing for an aggression card. So we're gonna play Tigra. After she attacks and defeats a minion, she heals 1 damage. 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health. And she's gonna attack Norman. Remove 2 counters. So he's gonna flip to Green Goblin. When he flips, he's gonna deal 4 damage. So I'm just gonna take that on Captain Marvel. So we're down to 8. And down to 8 health. And now, I'm not sure if I want to sacrifice Avengers Mansion. But then again, if I don't, it's just bad. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, well, we're gonna sacrifice Avengers Mansion and play Spider-Woman. So when she enters play, I confuse the villain. And she's gonna thwart for 2. And took 1 damage. She took 1 damage. Remove that threat. And then I'm gonna flip to Captain Marvel and attack. So he's down to 16. And I'm gonna end my turn and draw 5 cards. So Helicarrier, Tenacity, Energy, and 2 tag teams. Okay. Okay, on his turn, he gets 1 threat on the main scheme. He's gonna attack, so I'm gonna say, let's see, he's attacking for 4. Okay, I guess Spider-Woman will have to defend that one. So he attacks for 4 plus boost. Place 1 counter on Criminal Enterprise or remove 1 from State of Madness. So we're gonna remove 1 counter and Spider-Woman is gone. Now we're gonna get 1 encounter card and it's a side scheme payoff. 2 threats. 1. And we get 1 extra encounter card if we don't remove that one. Okay, back to us. I'm gonna use Captain Marvel's ability, sacrificing one of the tag teams, heal 1 damage, and draw 1 card. Okay, it's Photonic Blast. Definitely want to play Helicarrier, so we're gonna use Energy and I guess, let's think. I can empty my hand if I do that. But maybe I want to keep those. Okay, I'm gonna use Tenacity and Energy. Generate 3 resources. And play Helicarrier. And I'm actually not gonna use it. I'm gonna keep these 2 cards. So, I'm gonna thwart for 2. And get rid of the side scheme. She's gonna attack for 2 damage. So he's down to 14. She takes 1 damage. I'm gonna flip to Captain Marvel, use her ability to Carol, use her ability to draw a card. Now I'm gonna use Helicarrier and use these 2 Photonic Blasts to play tag team. So it enters play with 3 counters. I can remove 1 counter to deal 2 damage to an enemy. So I'm gonna do that immediately, exhaust it and deal 2 damage. So he's down to 12. And I'm gonna end my turn here. So now I'm gonna get 6 cards. So we get Genius, Cosmic Flight, Relentless Assault, Combat Training, Strength, and Energy Absorption. Okay. So his turn, he gets 1 threat on the main scheme. He's not gonna do his action here because he's confused. And now we get 1 encounter card. It's Private Security Specialist, 4 health, 0 scheme, 1 attack, and a guard keyword. So we have to get rid of that. Have to get rid of him before we can attack Green Goblin. But with that Relentless Assault, it should be easy. Okay, we're gonna use Carol. Draw a card. We could chase them down. Could be good. Now we're gonna flip to Captain Marvel. And do I want to heal? I need to think about it. I want to use Relentless Assault now. So I'm not gonna use Helicarrier just yet. Okay, I'm gonna use Strength to pay for Relentless Assault. So a Relentless Assault, hero action, deal 5 damage to a minion. If you paid for this card using a Strength resource, which we did, this attack gains Overkill. Okay, so we get rid of this guy. 4 damage, and we deal 1 damage to Green Goblin. And we're also gonna use Chase Them Down. After your hero attacks and defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. So that was a hero action attack, so we can remove 2 threats from here. We're gonna use Tag Team, deal 2 damage to Green Goblin, so he's down to 9 health. And let's see, we are going to play. Do I play Cosmic Flight or Combat Training? Okay, I'm gonna use that Genius to pay for Combat Training, which gives me, it's an upgrade that gives me +1 attack. And I'm gonna attack him for 3, so he's down to 6. Down to 6 health, and I'm left with Cosmic Flight and Absorption, but I'm actually gonna sacrifice Cosmic Flight, use my ability, go up to 10 health and draw a card, and I get another Relentless Assault. I still haven't used Helicarrier, but it wasn't. I should have used Helicarrier instead of paying with one of my cards, but that's okay. It doesn't really, it's not that important, I guess. Although that Cosmic Flight would have been nice to have, because that can prevent 3 damage, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna draw 3 more cards, so we get another Energy Absorption, Uppercut, Energy Channel. Okay, it's pretty good. Back to him. He gets 1 threat on the main scheme. He's gonna attack, so Tigra's gonna defend. He attacks for 4 plus F1, so that's 5, and a boost. So we remove 1 counter from here, so he's back to being Norman, or you can say he's back to being himself, but I'm not really sure which of his identity is the true him. Anyway, she's gone, because that attack still occurs. He just attacks for 0 plus 1, and then he gets 2 counters here, and then we get 1 encounter card. Oh, it's Shadows of the Past. That's pretty bad. So that means we're gonna get our nemesis, Yonrock, 5 health, 2 scheme, 3 attack. After he attacks, I have to place 1 threat on his side scheme, which is this one here. The Psyche Maginitron, I don't even know what it is, but anyway, when revealed, place an additional 1 threat per player here. It's pretty bad, so it's 4 threats. That's a lot of threat. It's very bad. This game looked like we have it, but now I'm not sure. And now we have to add his cards to the encounter deck. I'm just gonna put them like here, here, and here, and shuffle. Okay, well, this went from good to bad very, very fast. We have ways to remove him though, but we don't have a way to remove his side scheme, which is a problem. Okay, back to us. Let's see. We can use Relentless Assault. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. So we're gonna use Relentless Assault with Helicarrier and I guess this Uppercut. Deal 5 damage and destroy him. And now we've got at least these cards left. Maybe I just ignore this and nuke him down, but how do I do that? I've got 5 damage. No, I can't afford to do that. I have to thwart. Sucks. And I think I may have to flip. Well, I'm gonna play Energy Channel actually. I'm not gonna flip. I'm gonna play Energy Channel and give it 3 counters. So Energy Channel, I can put counters here by spending energy resource, and each counter is worth 2 damage, so we can activate that to deal 6 damage, but we can have up to 5 counters there. So I'm left with this energy absorption, and yeah, I'm not gonna flip, but we are getting 2 encounter cards now. So I'm gonna draw 4 cards. We get Hulk, the Power of Aggression, Combat Training, and Mockingbird. Okay, Mockingbird is actually good. Back to him. He gets 1 threat on the main scheme, so he doesn't attack. Instead we put 2 counters on his Criminal Enterprise, and now we are gonna get 2 encounter cards because of this. So the first one, Master Plan. When revealed, place 4 threat on each side scheme. Okay, that's really bad because now that goes to 6. And then the second one, Assault. When revealed alter ego, when revealed hero, the villain attacks you. Okay, he doesn't attack, he just gets another 2 counters. So he essentially got 6 extra health. Okay, well, I'm not sure if I want to play Hulk. It's unlikely that I want to do that. How can I get rid of this? Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice Hulk, heal 1 damage, draw a card. Oh, Nick Fury. Okay, that is now much better. We're gonna use Helicarrier with energy absorption, play Nick Fury, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health. And when he enters play, we can draw 3 cards. So we're gonna draw 3. Energy Channel, First Aid, and Uppercut. Okay, now we're talking. I think we can nuke him down and just ignore this. I really think we can do that. Can we though? Okay, well, we're gonna try. Wait, I've got 3. If I do Mockingbird, I definitely want to play 4, 6. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna use the Power of Aggression actually. No, I'm not gonna use the Power of Aggression. 5 damage here. How can I play Mockingbird? Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, I'm doing it. It's fine. I'm gonna use these resources to deal 6 damage to him, so that removes all these counters. He's gonna flip now, so he gets 2 counters back, and 1, 2, and he's back to being Green Goblin. He deals 4 damage. I'm happy to take. I'm gonna put 1 on Nick and take 3, so I'm down to 8. And now he's got 6 health, so I'm not gonna play Mockingbird right now. Instead, I'm gonna play another combat training using the power of aggression. Oh, it's max 1 per player. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Okay, well, that's fine, because I'm gonna attack with my characters, and this deals 6 damage. So Nick Fury takes 1 extra damage here. So 3, 4, 5, and I'm actually dealing 7 damage. So that's enough to take him to his 3rd form. So in this form, he's got 22 health, and now that I revealed his card, we have to take 4 damage, so I'm down to 4 health, but I have Nick to block for me. I have Nick Fury to block for me. He's still at 1 health. And I'm gonna play the power of aggression and combat training. I'm gonna pay to play uppercut and deal 5 damage to him, so he's down to 17. And I'm left with first aid, energy channel. Okay, I'm gonna play I'm gonna play energy channel from my hand and keep first aid and Mockingbird. Hopefully I can stun him next round. Okay, so I'm gonna be drawing 3 cards: Captain Marvel's helmet, Alpha Flight Station, and Haymaker. Okay, so now his turn, he gets 1 threat on the main scheme. He's gonna attack, so we're risking a lot here. Nick Fury is defending, he attacks for 4, and I have to remove 1 counter from here. So Nick Fury is gone, and now we get 2 encounter cards. The first one, discard each energy resource from your hand. Okay, so that's just Haymaker. And the second one, when revealed, Green Goblin attacks you. Okay, that's very bad, because that's lethal. I think that's gonna kill me, right? Is there any way I can prevent dying? Well, I can block for 1 and hope that he doesn't get any extra damage. So he attacks for 4. Okay. Boost, the villain heals 2 damage. Okay, so I survive at 1 health. And he goes up to 19. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. But, I mean, it's not looking very good. Okay, well, I have to play Alpha Flight Station now. And I have to flip, use Carol's ability, draw a card. Okay, it's Crimson Interdiction. And I'm gonna use Alpha Flight Station, so this allows me to discard a card and draw 2 cards when I'm Carl. So I'm gonna discard this armor, draw 2 cards, chase them down in an emergency, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means I'm out of deck, so I'm gonna get 1 extra encounter card. I mean, it's not looking good. It's looking very bad, actually. It is not looking good. Oh, come on. Well, what can I do now? Not much. I can play Mockingbird and use emergency chase them down in first aid, I guess. I don't know. That stuns him. He's stunned, and then Mockingbird's gonna deal 1 damage to him. I mean, maybe we'll be able to nuke him down, although I doubt that. And I'm left with Crisis Interdiction, but I'm just gonna sacrifice that and put a counter on here and end my turn. Yeah, so now I'm drawing 6 cards: Tigra, Spider-Woman, Tag Team, Uppercut, Hulk, and Energy Absorption. So let's see, we get 1 threat on the main scheme. Now he's not gonna scheme because he's Green Goblin, so instead we remove 2 counters from here. There is only 1 here, so he's back to Norman, and he gets 2 counters here. And now we get 3 encounter cards. That's really bad. Okay, first one, it's an attachment. Attached to the enemy with the highest printed hit points, it gives him +1 attack. Let's keep it here. Second one, he gets 2 counters here. Okay, so far not that bad. And the final one, it's Private Security Specialist. Okay, I mean, not the end of the world, but still pretty bad. The question is now how we can flip him without dying. And the only way to do that is probably through recovery. Okay, well, anyway, we are going to use Alpha Flight Station, and we're gonna sacrifice I guess we're gonna sacrifice Tigra, draw 2 cards. Okay, we got Energy Channel and Energy Absorption, and now we will let's see, what can we do here? We can confuse him. I kind of want to play Spider-Woman, so how do I do that? I can sacrifice him now. Well, I'm gonna heal for 4, go up to 5. I'm gonna flip, get rid of Hulk, heal 1 more, and draw a card. Haven't used that yet. I got Tag Team. I need to deal 4 damage. Okay, how do I do that? I can use Helicarrier, Tag Team, and I guess this to pay for Spider-Woman. So Spider-Woman's in. He's now confused, and then I have to use this energy absorption to pay for this uppercut, deal 5 damage and get rid of this guy. And now I need to deal 4 damage. I think it's fine if I use this and this together, although this and this would be better probably. 2, 4, but I can't wait. Okay, I'm gonna pay with this energy absorption for tag team. Use 1 counter, and I'm gonna take 2 damage of him, and then I'm gonna attack with Spider-Woman to deal 2 more, so he's back to being Green Goblin. I take 4 damage, so I'm down to 2 health. And now I've got no cards in hand, but I can still use Mockingbird. So Mockingbird's gonna attack him for 1. Take 1 damage. Okay. I mean, there is a world where I kill him next turn, but it's gonna be tough. Okay, back to now I draw 5 cards. We get the Power of Aggression, Combat Training, Uppercut, that's good. Nick Fury, even better. And Haymaker. Okay, if we can survive this round, we may win. His turn, he gets 1 threat on the main scheme. He's got 5 there. He's not gonna attack because he's stunned. And now we get 2 encounter cards. The first one, Intimidation. He gets 1. Choose to either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain 1 face down boost card. So he gets an extra boost card that we can use later. And the second one, okay, it's a side scheme. I think we're gonna kill him now. I think he's done. It's a side scheme with 2 threat. I think he dies now. Honestly. I mean, we've got enough damage, right? Yeah, how can he go back from this? He's got 17 health, and I've got what? Let's count the damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm 1 off if I play Nick Fury. Okay, well, so if I play Nick Fury and deal damage, I'm 1 off. But if I use this to generate 1, I think he's dead. Well, anyway, I'm gonna attack with Captain Marvel. He's down to 14, and then they're gonna attack, and they're gonna die. So they deal 3 damage. So he's down to 11, and then I'm gonna attack with Tag Team. So he's down to 9. Okay, now I need 9 damage. I can have 4 here. So if I use that Haymaker, so I can have 4 here if I use Haymaker, and then I can play Nick Fury with Helicarrier, and I can deal 4 damage to him, so that's 8, and then Nick Fury can attack for 2. I think that's it. So if I use Haymaker to generate 1 more resource here, and then I spend both of these resources, discard Energy Channel, deal 2 damage to an enemy for up to a maximum of 10 for each energy resource. So he takes 4 damage, he's down to 5. And now I'm gonna use Helicarrier. I mean, I could just play Uppercut, to be honest with you, with the Power of Aggression. I don't even know why I'm thinking about Nick Fury. So the Power of Aggression plus Helicarrier and Uppercut, 5 damage, and I'm still left with Nick Fury. Okay, so he's done. He's beaten. Oh, that was crazy. I thought we were very lucky when we were getting 2, 3 encounter cards there. They were fairly weak, you know, they didn't really help him. All these side schemes, it didn't really make that much of a difference. And he was very slow to advance his main scheme. So yeah, that was Green Goblin on Expert, also Norman Osborn against Captain Marvel Aggression. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.